Let me turn to political analyst and commentator Bill Crane. He's a senior communication strategist and principal of CSI Crane and joins me from Georgia. Bill, explain to our viewers perhaps why this is such a big deal for Biden and his presidency.
Well, although Joe Biden ran as a moderate or a progressive or a centrist as we call them here in America, he's been governing as a progressive. He's been taking big swings at substantially increasing the role of the federal government and the budget of the federal government in the lives of everyday Americans on everything from expanding Medicare and Medicaid to child care, college tuition, loans paid off, etc., to the tune of the original proposal of $3.5 trillion. Every 10 years in America, we do a census, which means we count everyone in the country. We then, at the state level, determine where those congressional district maps are drawn, and based on shifts in population of the 435 members of the U.S. Congress on the House side, the states gain and lose members of Congress based on that census data. So California, New York State, Illinois all lost members. Florida, Texas, typically more red states, gained them. So there's a very good chance that the Democratic Party, with only a 5-vote majority, will lose the House of Representatives in 2022 in the midterms, which typically do not favor the party in power. So the president feels an enhanced sense of urgency. If he's going to accomplish his agenda, he needs both chambers of Congress to do it. He has that now.
Let me ask you, we're going to put up a tweet by Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, and this is what she said just a few hours ago. We have been clear since April we will pass the bipartisan infrastructure once we vote a Build Back Better Act to help our communities. That has not changed. No vote on infrastructure until we vote on reconciliation. So how do you see this thing playing out in the next few hours, next few days? Will there be any kind of vote on anything?
It feels a lot like the ongoing saga of our debt crisis, where we have to extend the borrowing limit of the United States and we wait until the last day or the day before to do it. We've now extended that into early December. We create that sort of self-inflicted drama in Washington on Capitol Hill about every 6 months to a year now, it seems. The progressives are claiming to be locked down on this. We have enough votes in the Congress, in the House and the Senate to pass the $1 trillion roads, bridges, and traditional infrastructure package. There are many Democrats on both sides of the center of that aisle that want to go ahead and get that into law and codified, but Ilhan Omar, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the Gang of Five as they're called, they're saying they're not going to vote, and those 5 votes could determine the majority in favor of that package if we don't go first with reconciliation and the larger, now scaled down, $1.75 to $1.85 trillion package.
So, Bill, what is this going to do, the standoff going to do? What is it going to mean for President Biden as he heads overseas? He's supposed to land in Rome in just a few hours from now. What does it do for his credibility?
Well, I think the United States has had some setbacks on the global stage, starting with the way we handled the withdrawal of Afghanistan, some of the promises and discussions we've had with a number of our European allies who are sort of expecting a new day when Joe Biden came into office and are still waiting for that new day. I don't know that European leaders care that much about the U.S. domestic agenda, but they can certainly see that Joe Biden is struggling, even though he has both chambers of our legislative branch at his back. He's not moving the ball that far, that fast to accomplish his agenda, and they take note of that.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. Bill Crane, thank you very much.
Take care.